Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vesa Sorasahi. I'm the managing director of Savo-Solar. I have the greatest pleasure to be here and give this speech as the last one, because everybody knows that after me you get cocktails. Savo-Solar is a very young company, but we have very strong industrial background. This picture tells that half of the energy consumed, for instance, in the EU, is consumed for production of heating and cooling. And that is our business, where we go. Just learn to... And this market is growing. This is statistics from EU countries. It is the volume, what is market is 4.5 million square meters, and we can say that is roughly 800 to 1,000 million euros market at this moment. And European market is 10% of the global market in this business. And the market is growing. I would like to have this slide here to compare our market, thermal market, to solar photovoltaic market, which is very popular and sexy. This thermal market is not so sexy, but it's steady, very stable market, growing quite fast, average growth 20%, and it's much bigger at this moment than the photovoltaic market. These slides I want to tell that already now solar thermal energy can compete against heat produced by, for instance, natural gas and electricity. But the more important message from this slide is that solar thermal energy is going to be cheaper compared to the energy produced by the conventional energy sources. And that is the core message that why the thermal energy is increasing its market share. What we are going to be the market leader of solar thermal and technology. It's a very tough target, but we have that on our company. How we define our strategy? At the very beginning, we start focusing on wholesale business as we look for OEM producers from Europe. And on the other hand, we look for bigger projects for district heating systems. We know at this moment that there is about 10 companies, very potential customers for us in Europe. We have been discussing with them, but at this moment we don't have any ready agreements with them. On the other hand, at this moment we are working with a couple of local heating projects in Finland, where we have already commercial negotiation going on with local energy companies. Our strategy is very strong, based on strong industrial partnerships. I can at this moment mention that we are working quite closely with a company called Luvata, who is supplying us copper, which is used in our products. And also I can mention that we have a letter of intent with a company called Rautaruukki, and there we discuss about thermal solutions, how they are integrated in buildings. These are examples of our industrial partnerships. And then we have a very strong R&D department and capacity, and our strategy is going to have a very strong IPR portfolio. At this moment, our basic patent is patent pending, our first coating. What we are then bringing, we have the most efficient absorber coating available at this moment, and that patent is owned by us. We are introducing new innovative collector designs. Those who know thermal business know that it's very traditional business, and the competition is now going on with how efficient you can be in the production. but we are introducing new design solutions, and that gives us advantage in competition. We aim to have a full automated production. That's the only way to produce these. The question is how that is invested. That is another question. And we have very strong R&D team. And our first products, which proto-series is produced in 1 month, is going to be price competitive, and it is going to be the most effective flat plate collector on the market. Let's not jump that. There is a promise that we have a 20% more efficiency compared to the best ones at this moment. What that means? It means that the buyer who is using our technology can get 20% more with same money, or can use 20% less space for solutions, having same energy out. And we are price competitive. According to our information, the average price in this spring was around 370 euros per square meter, and that gives us very good room to penetrate to the market with our pricing policy. What is then how we go forward? I think this is one of key slides. We introduce now a flat plate collector into the market at the beginning of next year. Then we are going to introduce new type of vacuum tube collector, and after that we penetrate on the concentrating collector market. And in all these product applications we can take advantage of our coating technology, and that is the core knowledge, know-how which we have. We aim to have a very fast growth. Our first factory is in Mikkeli. That is ready in 2013, and there we have around 200,000 square meters capacity. We have a strong team. This team has built up the coating industry, which has been running by Savo-Solar. And the experience of not just coating, but building up industrial processes. I'm the only, let's say, outsider at this moment, and my background is I have been financing officer and I have been CFO in a couple of companies. What we are missing marketing expertise, and we are looking him or her just now. We are happy to say that Cleantech Invest and Clean Future Fund came shareholder into our company just some weeks ago. We are running factory in Mikkeli. We have already existing business. We have got first round 2.6 million, with which we can finance the startup of the company. What we are looking? We are looking around 2.5 million euros to secure the startup of industrial production at this moment. Where the money is mainly aimed to be used, it's going to be used for investment and then to secure the growth. That was briefly the story. Thank you.
Thank you for presentation. I'm not sure if the audience saw the financial figures, but it's very ambitious, which is very good, ambitious figures, but aiming 200 million revenues in a couple of years' time, it's very good, but do you think that 1 to 2 or 3 million is enough to make that kind of growth happen?
No. It's enough to start industrial production as Mikkeli factory.
Right.
It's quite clear. We must have third, perhaps fourth round still after this.
Yes. Thank you.
I know solar thermal is also very popular in China. Do you have a China strategy?
We already work we have very close connections with certain China let's say companies who are inside this business. And we have had discussion that when we get the pilot factory running, they have been asking us, shall we come to China? But let's have that, because that's one opportunity which is very attractive. But we must also remember that China is so huge that we must have a first very solid base here before we start seriously discussing about investments there.
One small question. You have impressively a lot of new things coming up, the coating, and you have the flatbed and the vacuum tube. So how large is your R&D department?
Let's say we are at this moment, we are 8 or 9, how you calculate that. Half of that is now having very strong R&D experience, around 20 years.
Okay. Thank you for the presentation and answer the questions.